What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Simple Sick Builds. Today we're going to be going over everything I have done to my 99 BMW E46 drift build project, every add-on that I have added to it, and what it has cost me and why I have not drifted this car yet. I'm going to give you the full story and why did I decide to go with this BMW E46 in the first place instead of a different chassis. So with that being said, let's just jump straight into the video and show you the mods I have done so far to this BMW E46 323i. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the interior because this is where you can see the most done to it. As you guys can see, we're going to go ahead and start with our shifter. We do have a PMC shifter that I actually got a Facebook Market. I actually paid $100, and I looked at other shifters at different places and they were all about 200 bucks with shipping, brand new. But I got lucky because I'm always Facebook Market hunting, so that was 100 bucks. That one was a good price, so I got that for 100 bucks. Next we moved on. We're gonna move on to the NRG seat. This seat was actually a passenger seat in a car, and it didn't have no wear or anything. It was pristine. It was perfect when I got it. Same thing with this thing. It was 100 bucks. He was asking 150. I made him an offer, told him 100 bucks. He said, let's do it. And obviously you guys can see the NRG bracket that it has here. This actually came with the seat, so that was a super good deal. And for the actual floor mount brackets, these are Garagistic. I never used these ones before. I never even purchased them before. I usually go with planted, but these are Garagistic, and I actually paid 100 as well. The seller was asking 180. I saved them online. I was like, okay, I'm gonna save them and keep on watching them. Hopefully he lowers the price. And one day he put in for 140. I went off, and obviously my low balling skills come into play, and I was like, would you take 100? He said, yes, I will take 100. So far, Garagistic brackets on the bottom. I like them because they're super adjustable. 100 bucks, 100 bucks, 100 bucks. That's $300 in just these things right here. So I think that's a good deal. As for the steering wheel, it is our NRG quick release with the old NRG steering wheel, but that was with the car. So I paid, obviously when I bought the car, I got the steering wheel, that was included. Same thing with the screen, that was with the car. Let's go ahead and move to the back. This is obviously a half cage that I painted neon yellow because that's my favorite color. This is from Auto Power or something like that. Same thing with this, guys. I got it on Facebook Market. It was out in Santa Rosa, California. I'm over here in the Bay, closer to San Francisco. I saw this online for, I think it was 600 bucks. I told the guy if he would take 500 because this is actually made for the E46 sedan. Let me go around the other side and show you. I won't be able to open this door, but I'm gonna go through the seat right here just so you guys can get an inner look in here. This actually has that little bend on the back that has like a little, it's not flat and straight like it would be, I'm assuming, on a coupe, but he did say this was meant for this car. I like how it looks. The only thing that's really irritating me is that the paint I use for the fluorescent yellow is getting messed up because of the sun. And as you guys could tell, I decided to go without tinting my windows. The windows were tinted on this before, and I removed it. That way I can showcase the cage. And that's about it for the interior. Everything else is pretty solid in here. So let's go ahead and move on to the engine bay. Nothing really crazy, but I'll still show it to you guys so you guys can know what has been done. So we're gonna do just a little quick breakdown. I'm not gonna give you all the prices on the stuff that I've done here, but I'm gonna give you a quick one. Obviously, valve cover was upgraded, aluminum valve cover. So far, so good. I haven't had no problems, no leaks. I had a manifold gasket with the CCV system all done. We have done every little tube that goes all the way to the fuel filter done. The fuel filter is replaced. The fuel regulator is replaced. anything that's maintenance. The last thing I need for this is to do the oil pan gasket that does leak a slightly bit, but I haven't been able to do that, and upgrade the cooling system on this thing before taking it drifting. We're gonna go ahead and quick one, move down to what's holding the engine up. It's I have Condor Speed Shop motor mounts and transmission mounts. That's all for the engine. That has to do with the engine here. I have gone everything from the crush washers to this stuff, just anything. I know you guys see a little bit of stuff right there, but that's from old buildup. And everything is so far so good. I have even replaced the O-ring dipstick tube. It was leaking a little, replace that. Yeah, just basically just gone through the engine, make sure everything is good. I'm still finding one check engine light, and that's for this little shit down here that's kind of getting on my nerves. I'll make another video on how to diagnose that and what machine I'm using, or I might just show you in this video depending, because I'm on a time crunch and I'm just trying to get this video out there to you guys, because someone asked me how much have I spent. So the maintenance part, I'm not going to give you guys a price. The valve cover I will. That was like, I think 120 off eBay. Just look for aluminum valve covers. This one is no longer available, so I will not drop a link. Same thing with the Condor Speed. I got that through Drift HQ. Obviously there's tariffs now, so I don't know how much it would be for them to ship those to you. I got the motor mounts and the transmission mounts all in one package deal for a good price. I think I paid about one something, not too much. Now that I ordered something from Drift HQ not too long ago, and they added tariffs to it, so I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, I should wish I would have bought everything together, but it is what it is. So with that being said, that's it for the engine. I don't know where you're at. You can be in Arizona, Texas, this and that, so I don't know what it would cost to do simple maintenance stuff like that. I am running NGK spark plugs with Bosch coil packs, so that's about it. And obviously I am running liquid moly for oil. So with that being said, let's move on to the rest of the car and the stuff I regret purchasing for this car, and the stuff that needs my immediate attention and why I haven't drifted this car. So now we're going to move on to the outside of the car. Nothing much to see. Someone told me that my headlights were upgraded. Obviously the corner lights are upgraded. This came with the car. If they are upgraded, I don't know, but I didn't really care about all that. I did purchase M-Par wheels. These are 18s by 8 in the front and 18 by 9 in the rear. And I'm gonna jump past the wheels, but I want to come back to the wheels. These rear taillights, someone told me they were aftermarket as well. I didn't really care about the lighting because I never been into that lighting stuff, besides like throwing HIDs and calling it a day. But the back lights and the front lights, supposedly they're upgraded. Obviously the corner clears are. Let's go back to the wheels real quick. These wheels I actually got, believe it or not with the tire, but just the rim itself. I have a whole video on this. I got them for $100. The center bore, I don't know what model BMW these rims come off. I think someone told me it's the E30 something, E39. Not sure. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but they fit perfectly. I only paid $100 for these things. That is not a bad deal. He gave me 5. He gave me 3 fronts and 2 rears, and I'm happy. I'm happy with them. I like how they look. I've been thinking about getting rid of them, but I like them too much. I might just purchase some drift spares and call it a day. I am running wheel size on the rear 245. I think it's 35. Yeah, 35. Gives it a little bit of a stretch. Nothing crazy. And on the front, I am running. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? God, I can't see. Let's go on the other side. I am running on the, where is it? Oh, right here. I'm running 2 1540s on the front. They have their fair share of damages, but for $100 for all 5 that he gave me, that was a steal. So $100 on the rims, and then I paid another, I think another 150 for the tires used. They're all the same brand. That's the good thing. They're all Michelin, I think, but they're different. No, these are Pirellis. The fronts are Michelin. I lied, but I paid 150 for that and 100 for the wheels. And now let's move on to this plate right here. This panel I got from Lowe's. This thing cost me about 60 bucks, 50 bucks. I think it was 50. I bought the rivet gun and the rivets at Harbor Freight for 20 and some silicone. And honestly, this is doing a damn good job. And I have had some hate and people saying, if I were you, you probably spent about 100 doing this. I would have waited and spent 200 on a Drift HQ panel and would have looked cleaner. You drilled holes into your car looked shitty. Hey guys, I'm trying to save money where I can. This is supposed to be a drift car, a fun car. Right now it looks really nice and everybody's, oh, I thought this was supposed to be a drift car. It is, but I'm trying to save money where I can. So this had to be done. I was not about to pay 200 and something for a panel. And then, yeah, just that wasn't gonna happen. So far, that's it for the interior and the exterior. As for the bottom of the car, where the transmission is, since I mentioned motor mounts and transmission mounts, like I said, those are control speed, and I do have an upgraded DSSR. I did the shifter first, but it was super sloppy with the stock DSSR. So I went off and purchased a brand new one from Drift HQ. I forgot the brand. I'll look it up and I'll let you guys know at the end of the video how much I paid for everything total. So I do have a DSSR. So stuff I'm gonna do later to the car. I do want to do a new Guibo. I don't know if I should do like an upgraded one from Drift HQ. Same thing with the center support bearing. If anybody has any good ideas for an upgraded version, or I might just do all stock again, because I still want to do the biggest problem that this car had, that I didn't think about when I purchased this BMW. So let's just get to that part, why I have not drifted this car. All right, you guys, so we can't forget about the coilovers. So I don't want to be a shit talker, but these are some of the crappiest coilovers I got. These are max speeding rod coilovers. My back one on the passenger side is already completely shot. I paid about 200 and someone told me you should have went with the black version. How the heck was I supposed to know what version to go with? Everybody swears to these coilovers are the best, there's for bang for your buck. It's not worth it. If I could have just gone with BC Racing or some other brand, I should have when I had the time. Unfortunately, I didn't. But yeah, I wouldn't purchase these coilovers. I'm hoping to replace them hopefully next year. This year, I'm focusing my priority on something else. And here's the biggest problem with this car that I didn't think about when I purchased the BMW to drift. Let's get to it. So, if you guys see, I don't know how clear I have to make it if you know what you're looking at. The rear subframe needs to be reinforced. I can't even do a burnout without this car feeling horrible. And yeah, I looked into the car when I bought it. Did I look at this? No, because I was in a hurry to buy it. I really liked the car. I was like, okay, it was a good price. This car, someone looks like they tried to weld the thing down here, as you guys could see. And unfortunately, no. They look like they just booger welded it. They lifted it up and they burger weld the whole thing. Let me see if I can get the camera in there for you guys. Yep. So I need to do a full subframe reinforcement with bushings and get that fixed for me to even drift this thing. So yeah, let me get up because I'm laying on the floor right now. All right, you guys. So here is a list of everything I have purchased for this car and what's the total. I said I bought the PMC shifter, that was 100. NRG seat, that was 100. Garagistic brackets, that was 100. Auto power half cage, that was 500. All that stuff right there was from Facebook Market, me just hunting for it. Condor Speed Shop motor mounts, that was 120 roughly. I think it was less, but I'm gonna just round it up to 120. Same thing with the DSSR. I think it was an, I don't know, like I couldn't find the link to it or anything, but I think it was an HRB or HBR. Not sure, it has a big ape in the front of it. So if you guys look on Drift HQ, that was brand new, 120 as well. I think it was less than that, but I'm just rounding it out, you know, that way you can include taxes and fees. Empire wheels, that was 100. That was a Facebook market find. Sunroof delete, that was 90 bucks. The total of the stuff I have done, that doesn't include the purchase of the car, that doesn't include everything I've done to the engine, like obviously liquid moly oil change, filter, spark plugs, coil packs, CCV system, air intake hoses, fuel filter, regulator. All that stuff can vary from where you get it or how you want to go about it, so I'm not adding the cost of that. The cost of the stuff that I have mentioned so far, I'm in this car in parts for trying to get this thing drifting. Like, you don't need a cage. I did that just because I saw a good deal. You can do like a back harness bar. I seen some guys run them. That's all you need with a good seat and some harnesses, and call it a day. You don't even have to do the shifter. I'm just trying to semi-build a nice car that I'm happy with, because I always wanted to do one when I was really young in high school, but I never had the money. So now that I have the money, I want to do it. I have spent $1,230. Like I said, it doesn't include the car. The car I paid a little bit over $3,000. I don't remember the exact amount. I would have to look through the paperwork, because this car is a salvage title. That's the reason I bought it, because it does have a hit on this side, the passenger side, but I try to sand it down, clean it, and throw some paint on it, because I do have the molding on the passenger side riveted on, because I'm not going to waste money on the molding if I'm going to drift this car. Same thing with the front. I'm going to delete the bumper hopefully and do something else. I don't know. What do you guys recommend? Do a KBD kit, front and rear bash bars, open helmet face look. That's the reason I'm making this video. What else do you guys think I can do to get this car going? I have already invested some parts to get the rear subframe fixed. That's the thing I didn't know when I bought the car. And the reason I got this BMW is I had a BMW on the channel. It was a 2016 BMW 328i. And I liked how the car is. I like the BMW thing. I like the feel. And people are like, oh, you just want it because of the brand it is. No, I just wanted a BMW. I liked how this one looked. I was like, this one's already kind of beat up, rough around the edges. So I picked it up, and it has I got it with 120 miles. Now it has 123. Doesn't have that much miles. Like I said, it does have a salvage title. I already looked up why it has a salvage title. It was hit in the front, so the rear quarter was never reported. I'm pretty sure the kid that had the car before me tried to swing it and hit something. With that being said, that's everything I have spent to get this car going, besides registration and all that stuff. But if you guys want to drop comments down below and help me think of what else can I do to this car. Right now I'm looking for a mobile welder. If you guys are in the East Bay, Antioch, Pittsburgh area, that's where I'm located. I'm trying to get a mobile welder to come out here and see if I can get the rear subframe reinforcement. The only thing is, I don't own a garage, so I do everything outside in the dirt, as you guys could see while I was walking around. I wish I had a garage, but unfortunately I don't. The great thing is I do have the space to do it. So if you guys are working on your cars and you guys are complaining about being in a driveway or on cement and you guys wish you had a garage, we all wish for good things, but we don't always have them. So let's just, build with what we got and make the best of it. Don't get depressed or mad because you see that guy has a garage and he's doing this and that. Me, I wish I had a garage, but unfortunately I don't. But I'm blessed to have a house, and I'm blessed to be able to do this car and share the experience with you guys. So yeah, guys, drop a comment down below. I know this video wasn't the best video or a fun video, like an install video, car show video, but I just wanted to get you a little backstory on the car itself. Like I said, the reason I got this car was because I got a Miata a long time ago. Someone did a wire tuck and they messed up my wire harness, and then I just had it parked here at the ranch, and it got messed up with rat shit, rat nest, beehives in it. Like, it was just, so when I saw the opportunity, I sold it, saved that money, and I got this thing that was a running and driving and registered car with the smog already included. So that's why I pulled the trigger on this. I was looking to get a 350Z, but they were out of my price range. And this car is the reason that it doesn't have a lot of miles, because this wasn't meant to be a daily driver. This was meant to be a pure drift car. And from having it, so far it's going to be a little bit of both. I'm going to still street drive it, but I'm going to mod it like if it was going to be, rear subframe reinforcement, good bushings in the rear, hopefully later do a hydro e-brake, upgrade the brakes. All that stuff is in the future for this car. I don't plan on selling this car. And then if the motor does go out, because people say, oh, the motor might go out, this and that. If it does, we'll do a swap and you guys can follow the journey, because I'm learning as I go. Never in my life have I built a drift car, so this is a first for me. And if you're trying to do the same, go for it. We only live once, but pay them bills first. So with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if I can do anything better. If you guys have anything negative to say, keep it to yourself, because I usually just delete the comment or just ignore it, because life's too short to be being negative on someone else's video. I've seen so many videos that I hate, but give it a like. Good for you. You're doing your thing. So yeah, guys, stay positive and peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.